Hello guys, this is Wonderbit Trading, and we carry on with our free Tradingview strategies that you can easily apply and adopt at Wonderbit Trading. This week we decided that we want to go back to our RSI-VWAP strategy and improved it. So we just created the second version of the RSI-VWAP strategy that you can easily find how to set up on YouTube, and you can also see it in our documentation. So in front of you, you can see the second version of the RSI-VWAP indicator, and there are three major changes that occurred in comparison to the previous one. First of all, you can clearly see on the graph itself that we introduced the partial take profits. So you have two levels at which in both long and short directions your take profit will be taken. The settings of the profits you can find in the strategy setup, so the take profit for short and long conditions, and also the quantity which you're going to sell at each of these targets. At the same time, we added the relative volatility index that measures the direction of volatility, and it's very similar to a relative strength index, except instead of daily price change, standard deviation is going to be used. It varies between 0 and 100. So we also introduced the benchmark below which the condition will not work, and we inputted this in our strategy conditions. So if the RVI is greater than the benchmark that you can set up in the strategy settings, then the strategy will be executed. Another indicator that we decided to put into the strategy is the money flow index, which is a technical indicator that generates overbought or oversold signals using both prices and volume data. So based on this, what we decided to input is that if we're in the upward trend, then at the same time, if we're going into the oversold region, this is our buy signal. So the upward trend, and we're going into the oversold region. And the reverse is true for the short selling. So, based on these new parameters, what we can see is that the net profit is roughly remaining the same in comparison to the previous strategy. However, the number of total closed trades is much larger, and at the same time, the percent of profitability is much larger, which drives the profit factor quite nicely to 3.035 and the average trade to around 2.65. To set up this strategy, you can go to our tutorials and you can just copy the code, paste it into the Pine editor and add it to chart to see the results. At the same time, as usual, you can change the strategy the way you want, changing any of these parameters, and maybe you can come up with a better conclusion in comparison to the one that we presented right now. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned with our free Tradingview strategies that you can easily automate at Wonderbit Trading, and best of luck with your trading.